This is Michael Farragut from Between the Borders. And what I'm about to tell you today is something that's going to fly in the face of everything your parents ever taught you, everything you ever learned in school, and generally everything you want to believe. And that is, the truth is utterly irrelevant. Bear with me. The truth, the facts, is generally placed as the thing you're supposed to balance against, which it should be. But you hear a lot in discussions, well, you know that's not true. It doesn't make any difference if it's true. It's a pointless argument. Let's take a great example. Gun sales during the Obama administration. They skyrocketed. President Obama was the single greatest firearm salesman in the United States. Period. Manufacturers that made military contracts couldn't keep up with civilian demand. It's blindingly amazing that so many weapons were sold. Not because the Democrats were coming to take the firearms. They might have wanted to, but they had no political capital with which to do so. They had a couple of magazine bans tucked away in cybersecurity bills. When people found those out, they got angry, and their representatives took them out, as a representative should. But their belief was more important than the facts of the matter. On the other side, they're gun control advocates. They believe that less firearms mean less crime. If you take a look at every city with firearm bans, this is provably false. They are not safer, they are more dangerous. Even with firearms, even with the firearms that are banned. Now, does this mean that firearms make people safer? Of course not. There is no causal effect one way or the other. What it means is that cities with crime have ineffective laws. I think we can all figure that one out for ourselves. But moving back to truth being irrelevant, both of these parties not in a political sense, but as in actors, both of these groups have a certain set of beliefs that have little to nothing to do with the truth, with facts. So why do we have so much in firearm sales, so much money going towards gun control? Why is the NRA getting so much money if none of it is true? The belief is true. The Thomas theorem, which I've covered tremendously in The American Insurgent, states that what is believed to be real is real in its consequence. So, these people who believe one thing or another act and put the money where they believe is true. You see a lot of this with people who believe that you want to do such and such a cooking process, or that swerving between lanes is faster. Their belief is important to them, and it has consequence. Even the temperature you keep your home. You believe X degrees is proper. You go to someone else's house, and they think that, +2 or -2 or whatever is going to be the proper way, and you feel that it's off. You feel that it's wrong. And you come back reinforced that your way is right. Now, in that case, you've got beliefs that really mean very, very little. Even the gun control thing, there's very little consequence to that belief. But certain things become more and more profound with beliefs. I have no intention on stepping into the bear trap that is religion or international politics. I mean, everybody can think of their own. Well, they believe this. Okay, the Daesh. They're out there in the desert destroying monuments hundreds or even thousands of years old, slaughtering people, setting up a little cartel because they believe the world is ending, that the apocalypse is coming. They're a doomsday cult. Same thing as Shinrikyo, I believe it was. It did the sarin attacks in Tokyo all those years ago. Their belief was important enough. Oh, Covenant, Sword, and Arm of the Lord. Shouldn't leave them out either. They all did what they did because of their belief, which, at least for all of the previous groups, the world didn't end, obviously. And I can't prove that the world isn't going to end because of what ISIL or Daesh or whatever is doing, but I know where to put my money. So, why then? I want you to know. I went to the Milwaukee School of Engineering. I was trained to be an advisor for both my undergrad and graduate schools. It is jarring to me to think that something shouldn't be based on the truth. But when you're dealing with other people, especially large groups of people, it doesn't matter. The truth is irrelevant compared to the belief. And in a democracy, everything is about other people and what they believe. The world as a whole. I don't care if you're a dictatorship, fascism, communist. It's always what the people believe that's important. So that's why. That is why the truth is utterly irrelevant in the face of belief. There is a question as to why people still want the truth. I mean, it shouldn't take much to understand why somebody wants truth from their advisors. But to make things simple, when someone claims that they know the truth, they want to be important, they want to control you, they want to be better than you. All right? Anyone that claims they know the unadulterated truth is lying to you or delusional. Either case, they're not someone you want to be following around, not someone you want to trust. But if you have somebody who can have enough proof that the truth is fairly likely, you want them as an advisor because while belief is important for understanding what people will do, the truth, properly used, attached to some other things, will be easily converted into force. Force. The power to do what you want, even against opposition, is completely relevant. No one has ever claimed that force is irrelevant. But truth, outside of being used adjunct to force, is sadly irrelevant. I'm Michael Farragut from Between the Borders. Please, stay safe.